All right, hey, what's up, guys? This is Robbie Bobman, and I'm here with Chipmunk and Chipminty, and we're gonna be discussing the Edward drama that's been going on with I wouldn't say the Redirect crew, but pretty much the people that have been close with him. Um, see, let's make sure everything's going right. Okay, but yeah, Edward, I have no idea what's been going on. Maybe it's because of the drama, or it's because of all the haters. But I think you're listening to the wrong people. I remember when you used to listen to Chipmunk, you were more under control. I don't know how to explain it, but you weren't going off like doing things that were kind of a little bit too far. Um, and I know people still think I'm Kevin Macy, but I'm not, obviously. Kevin Macy was on Haggie's stream, and he sounds like a little kid. Like he sounds like, I think he's like 15 or something. I don't know. When was so yo Chipmunk? When was Edward like? I guess when did he text you all this stuff or DM'd you?
What part were you talking about?
Like, here, let me see. Let me look it up on Discord. I think I thought I saw some like screenshots or something.
Oh yeah, like a week ago.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
every day
now I see it.
I look back through my messages, and every day it was all "Thank you, brother. I love you, man." All sorts of stuff like that, you know.
Okay, man. Yeah, now I see it. So let's see. I'm just gonna read it quickly. I just skimmed through it, but I didn't see the second one.
Hello?
Okay. Hey, what's up, Jamiti?
Hey,
What's up,
what's up,
Jimmy?
man? Hey, how's it going,
Hey.
man?
Good.
So we just started the stream, and we were just talking about how Edward's been kind of like, I don't know what's going on with Edward exactly. I know he's going through a lot of drama and stuff like that, but he's losing a lot of his, I guess, friends. I don't know what you want to call it, supporters, friends. And it's just kind of sad.
Yeah, honestly, I'm done. Like, honestly, like, and getting involved with him, honestly, like Edward just, I don't know, he's lost it. Honestly, he's just blaming it on everyone else. You know what I mean? I mean, he even said I was a haggy dick rider like 1 week ago, and now he's like, oh yeah, I didn't mean that. Well, like, I don't know, dude. I can't even trust a guy anymore.
Yeah. If you look at Chad's group or Chad's crew, whatever, I think it's partially their fault, some of them, because they're the ones really who always try to start shit with Edward, especially Ghostface and especially James the Kid. They're the biggest culprits. But
I
okay.
mean, I have to actually disagree with that, honestly.
Well, you think Ghostface is not part of it?
No, I don't think so. I think Edward's just doing it just so he can like get the attention, really, honestly.
Well, yeah, that's part of it, but I believe that there's someone who's kind of like encouraging it.
I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest with you. Maybe John Hagee, but I doubt it.
I don't know. I thought he was good with John Hagee now.
Yeah, I
No
mean,
idea.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Um, but yes, so I don't know exactly if like the chat group, I think they still think I'm Kevin Macy for some reason, even though it's on YouTube. As you could clearly see, I'm not Kevin Macy.
Yeah, even
Um,
even TCB asked me that, and I told him like, we're brothers, so
yeah, it's
uh
kind of weird.
it's all right though. Honestly, now not everyone's gonna like believe us,
Yeah.
so it's whatever.
Yeah, who is this Kevin Macy guy though? Anyways, like I know I've heard of him like in Haggie's stream, but I don't know what's with him exactly. Is he just like a dick rider, like a Haggie dick rider, pretty much?
I don't know, but can I like talk about something? Do you got Chipmunk? Do you know Itty Bitty?
No.
Okay. I mean she's irrelevant, but basically she's like a daily dick rider for the Haggy family. She would always come there every week to the streams. And one day I came to the streams like when Haggy was streaming. I didn't say a word. I wasn't like, talking at all. Basically, I didn't even say a single message on the chat. So as soon as the stream ended, you know, they basically moved me into the waiting list with a bunch of other Haggy dick riders. And then Tyndall came there, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything, and I'm just gonna like mind my own business. And then they're just like talking shit, dude. I'm listening to this itty bitty whatever person like yelling and stuff like that. It's like, dude, she doesn't know when to shut her mouth, dude. Her lips move like 40 miles per hour, dude. This girl does not know how to move her. She doesn't know how to shut her mouth, dude. She's keep talking trash. I'm like, dude, bitch, you're just triggered. You're triggered. And she got even like it got worse later
That's
on.
what happens with the Haggy family.
Yeah, and then
Like
Tyndall came to the rescue because this girl was a damsel in distress basically. So Tyndall tried to like get me out of the streams. I asked him, well, like, why does it matter to you, man? Like, why are you getting so triggered just because I'm in here and I'm not even saying anything? And then he's like, he just IP bans me after that, and I'm not lying about this. This is all like fact. I don't know why they have such a problem with me being in the stream. Like I don't even talk anymore. Like I don't talk in the streams. I'm just there, and they're like they get triggered for no reason. So it's like whatever. Honestly.
Wow. Yeah. I can't believe they're actually streaming now every day. Like, how do they have time for that? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. You have to like kind of schedule that so it works. I don't know if it's only Tyndall who's doing that like every day,
Well, I mean, look at Haggy. I mean, his job is a baggage handler or whatever, so he doesn't really work that long. So, obviously he's gonna have a lot of time in his hands to like, stream and waste time. JT, he goes to school. I mean, he can't come to the streams that early because he has to do his homework first. And then you got Tyndall, who's like busy, like doing some like drugs or something like that, or yelling at his girlfriends. So I don't know.
Well, the thing is with Haggy, he always has to pretty much be drunk before he could even like start these streams. You know what I mean? He's always by time some
Well,
of these streams,
he has to be drunk to actually like make people laugh, which is pathetic, dude. He acts like he's a comedian, but he's really not. If you have to be drunk to make fun of people, wow, that's just pathetic, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So wait, Chipmunk, if you want, you want to like explain, I guess, your side of the story about Edward and how, like, exactly what has he been doing since the past, I guess, week or whatever. That shows that he's like kind of against you or whatever.
Yeah, it's what you said earlier that you thought it's possible that somebody from Chad's stream. I was talking to this guy, and he said that he thinks they kind of send that Danielle M girl over there and to get him to stop talking about Chad and his stream people, and so that's what it was about. He was having a stream, and that girl was saying things like Chipmunk isn't somebody good for you, or she was saying things like that. The same kind of rumors I've heard from the Haggy family. Oh, you should drop Chipmunk. They always want to get him by himself, so he's like a stray dog, and the wolf pack can attack him. So when she said something like that, I told her, "Oh, go suck off JH," and her husband Massey, who got upset about that, and that's one of Edward's old high school friends. So he went off on that. That those are my friends. I trust them. But everybody's told me that you should see the things she's been saying, and I even called her out on it a few weeks ago. That hey, weren't you just talking shit the other day? Oh no, that was a long time ago. I turned a new leaf. But it was like one day before that. So, and like I said, yesterday I talked to this guy and he said, well, you should have seen, I didn't know how to take a screenshot. She said something yesterday in Chad's stream about, I can't quote what he said, but along the lines of that she never really cared about Edward, and Cody's told her something like, oh yeah, actually I told you that's right, or something. I'm not sure, but that's what's been going on. He he took sides with these people, and they're saying I've been doing things, and now all of a sudden I get blasted on one of his live streams, or I catch a Spreaker first, and he's going off about Chipmunk did all this, he built trolls to attack me, and I've never attacked him. If anybody knows anybody that's defended Edward, the name Chipmunk comes up.
Yeah.
So that's all bullshit. And I was just talking to this dude here, and he was saying, he had a great idea, something I hadn't thought about. He just did this thing where he called Haggy out that he's gonna go shoot him and blow. He went nuts. When I heard that speaker, I was like, why did you say that? That's the kind of stuff that I always write in there. Hey, don't do this. You shouldn't do that. I don't want you to get hate. No, that's not a good idea. But he said all that stuff, and I was just shocked. And
Yeah,
so now
honestly.
he's looking for a person to blame. I'm getting blamed for the Danielle thing, so he's just gonna push it all on me that I was doing it all. I did his channel disaster, but he's the one been going off day after day. And I've told him every day, hey, stop talking about Haggy. Do some other things. Do your challenges. So he's gonna put it all on me and pretend that, hey, I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna do it alone without somebody's help. But and it got old. He told me every day, do me a video, do me a video, do me a video. So good luck doing it yourself, buddy. And that's fucked up that you want to talk about I'm not a true friend, but he's the one that fucking lied on me.
Yeah, and not only that, but you were there since day one. You were defending Edward, and it's sad that he's turning you away. Really, it's pretty sad.
Yeah, and he hasn't talked to me at all. He's doing it all for show, and that's his thing. Is I better jump on and do a Spreaker. I better jump on and do a live. He's all about the views. He'll when he does something stupid or like saying that he was gonna go kill Haggy and get his gun and get his license, go kill him. He'll send me a message and say, ha ha, LOL, look at how mad I made them, and his views go back up. So that's what he's all about.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like what Edward's doing right now is definitely not good for his channel, because the more he starts blaming it on people.
What channel does he have? Where's his channel? It's gone, dude. I think he's suspended for now.
No, I'm saying like the more times he's blaming it on people, the less people he'll have to defend him. You know what I mean? Like less supporters. So,
I've heard for so long. This whole time, I've heard people say I tried to help him, and he backstabbed me, and I never believed it. I figured those people weren't really his friends. They've always been Haggy family. And but for the first time, his stream last night, I don't know if you guys can see it, but he's just speaking without confidence. You could tell he's just bullshitting and trying to blame somebody else. He's not like he's ever been with the strength in what he's saying. He's lost it.
Yeah, I mean, personally for me, I personally don't hate the guy. I actually like respect the guy, but when he starts doing that, I don't really. It's like not normal, to be honest with you. Like starts blaming it on people and just end relationships right there. Like I don't know, it's kind of weird,
Well, wasn't he on like medication? Like you said, right, Chipmunk? He was on medication for depression, I guess.
Yeah, people have said that he needs crazy medication, but all I've heard is that maybe depression pills.
Crazy medication. Oh my god, dude. But the thing is with Edward is that after when people start attacking him too many times, I guess I don't know how to explain it. When people start attacking him, he doesn't know when to stop. Like you need someone to like tell him, hey, that's enough, or hey, do this, or hey, do that. Like without someone like you, Chipmunk, he's gonna go like haywire. He's not gonna know when to stop doing this. I mean, you were literally like, I wouldn't say controlling him, but you were kind of helping him out and telling him like whether something's right and something's wrong.
Yeah, putting the brakes on.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the thing is, what Haggy says about you is kind of bullshit. Honestly, it is. But like he always says that you control Edward like a puppet, and you tell him to do shit. But I don't see that. If anything, you're trying to help him. Unlike the Haggy family, they didn't even try. They didn't. But unlike you, I mean, unlike them, you actually did. You know, you were him. You were there by his side all the time. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know, just like I can't believe it's like you know, like this is all happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I was
mean,
surprised.
yeah. Sorry, you could go ahead. I was gonna say like that. I'm surprised the Haggy stream is still continuing. You know, I thought it was gonna end.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody else saying I'm going to take a break.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for Haggy to like just end his streams, just make it all stop, so that way he could just stop. Like I don't want to say slander people's names, but I mean that's what he does. That's just how he makes money off his streams. You know, you can't lie. I mean, everyone can see it.
Yeah, dude, like yesterday, not yesterday, the last stream that they were doing, I went on Discord. I didn't talk, obviously. I was in the silent waiting list and stuff like that, just to see what they do. And automatically, as soon as I was there, they brought me in, dude. They're just trying to like create drama. And I honestly I didn't say anything because I know that I bring in views for them basically. So uh like honestly, I mean, let's be honest here. Without me, I wouldn't. They wouldn't get at least 100 views because I'm the one who's making more people laugh than Haggy himself, in my opinion. His prank calls or whatever they're called, those are cringy as fuck, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Like I don't know, they're just not funny at all, to be honest with you. But
Like, who's that Hoppy guy? That piece of shit sounds so like weird. He sounds like a pedophile. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. Him, Hoppy, and Psycho Pio. That guy is also cringy as hell when he does his prank calls. Like, they're not funny at all.
oh yeah, without doubt.
And it's like it's crazy to look back that he lost so many people. You know, like Haggy lost Dakotas. Like he was genuinely funny. Like his videos he makes now is amazing. The videos he made back then were amazing. I don't know where Haggy is getting this from, like saying that Dakota's videos are bad or horrible, whatever. When that's absolutely not true.
Yeah.
And then TCB, like I don't know what made him think, oh, he's making his own company or he's doing his own like business. Oh, so he's making money instead of doing YouTube, whatever. Then he like kind of kicks him off the Haggy family, whatever, which is also sad.
Yeah.
And then like what else we got? We got like Edward still. He's still making Spreaker videos, right? I guess that's his only way of communicating with people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yo, Chimunk, do you when Edward goes on Spreaker, does he like notifies you or something or?
If you follow it or something, and usually and not always, it sends you an email.
Oh, okay, that's how it works.
Hmm.
And does it go through YouTube or no? It's just like a separate thing, right?
It uploads afterwards somehow.
Oh, really? So what's his channel now? Cause I've heard that like his channel got shut down or suspended or something.
The one he used yesterday was Jack Hubbard Super Balls.
Jack's. Wait, let me see. Let me search this up just so I could subscribe to him. But yeah, I mean, the thing is with Edward is that like once people start, I guess, ganging up on him, like of course you have the Haggy family, whatever, who just despise him for no reason. I mean, he's done like really nothing to them. I mean, yeah, he said some things that she shouldn't have, but then again, I mean, like, what has he been doing? Nothing really. I mean, he's just been complaining and just making videos about Haggy, but you know.
Yeah.
And then what I don't get is that when the Hubbard he does that or whatever, and then Haggy like kind of comments about Edward's videos, whatever. He always calls him irrelevant or whatever. If he's irrelevant, then why do you make videos like, every week about him?
Yeah, I know. It's like Super Snow. They always bring him up somehow for no reason. But
yeah.
Recently, because I posted a picture of my face on Discord and stuff like that, you know, of course they start making retarded memes and stuff like that. And I took a picture of myself right behind like a little tiny like it's the size of a regular piece of paper, like white piece of paper.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the size of the poster. And they start saying I'm a fucking weeaboo because I have a poster that was the only poster I have of like anything anime related. So now they're like calling me a weeaboo and they're making all these like memes of like me being like a fucking weeaboo and stuff like that, which is stupid. Tindall's like retarded as hell. He's the one who's like basically making them and just like spreading them out like to the public. But I don't understand like what's the point? You know what I mean? Like if you look at Tindall's fucking face, he looks like a fucking druggie. You can already tell, or an alcoholic. He's the kind of people you could tell who abuses like women and stuff like that. Just by looking at him. But
Yeah,
that's
he
just
looks
me though.
correct.
But
Yeah.
honestly, I don't get like offended at all when people like spread pictures and stuff like that of like those memes. Like this is how I can describe the picture like this. Basically, it's like a picture of like an anime girl, and it's like a picture of me. It just says like something about like how like anime is not real or something like that. It's like stupid, honestly. I don't understand. I don't like how is that supposed to insult me, dude? Like, are you trying to compare me to like an anime character? Like, I don't
Well,
understand.
the thing is, Haggie's fans are a bunch of kids. Like everyone that were fans of McJuggernuggets, and then they hated McJuggernuggets, they went over to Haggie because Haggie exposed McJuggernuggets. So now Haggie has a bunch of 11-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 15-year-olds that praise him as a god, just like how they used to do with McJuggernuggets. And now, pretty much, it's pretty much a reverse of how McJuggernuggets were with his fans. So it's pretty much just exactly the same thing
Yeah, true.
with what's going on now. And I don't know. I think it's kind of funny when every single time they get a call in from some little kid into a Haggy stream, like really.
Well, whenever they get a colon of like a kid or like someone with a terrible mic, they like literally let them talk for 5 seconds and they just throw them out like it's like nothing.
Yeah.
Like they always do that though. It's not like just one time. It's like every single time someone says something stupid or like nonsense, they just throw them out like it's like trash. You know what I mean? They don't care about their fans. They act like they do, but they don't.
Yeah.
It's sad. I don't know.
So Chibuk, I was gonna also ask you. I'm not sure if you like watch Chad streams that often, but do you have you seen the last stream or no?
No.
Okay. Well, they were like, I'll only watch it for a few, like I'm probably I guess like a half an hour or whatever, and I saw them. They were kind of like talking about how they tried to make a point about how like Edward is somehow making attention for money, and I don't. Is that true that Edward actually does make YouTube money or no?
Like $10 maybe.
Oh, okay, so he does. Well, I mean, look, I don't know if that's Edward's true intentions or if he just really does hate Haggy or whatever. But if his true intentions is just to make attention for himself, just to get money, I mean, that's kind of just like sad. Like that's low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what they always said about his suicide. Oh, you did it for attention. You shouldn't bash suicide. And I got his point that he was trying to show people. You can see that there could be possibly a message there that he's trying to show people that you really can push people to the limits and they could commit suicide. You shouldn't bully them. But he lied to me when he did that. He said, "Oh, I took all these pills and I'm killing myself right now." And I told him, "Hey, don't do that. Like seriously." And I can't even call the ambulance. I'm not in the United States. He's like, "I'm dying. Thanks, you're my friend, and I'm dying." And so he lied to me about it.
Yeah, that's
And
kind of fucked up, honestly, in my opinion.
Man,
To put like stress on someone that's like been your friend and stuff like that, like in that kind of situation, it's kind of like really stressful in my opinion.
yeah.
And to act like it's like nothing and it's just kind of like whatever. It's pretty sad. I
yeah,
don't
and
know.
you're right about the attention. Like I said, every time he does something to up the people's tempers and create some drama, he's telling me, "Haha, look what I did. I got a lot of views."
Yeah.
Because
I love how Haggy always has to bring up Edward, and it's just a fact. Like every stream, they bring him up, even if they talk like him. That's still bringing him up. You know what I mean? Like they act like that's not bringing Edward up, but obviously it is. You know what I mean? So
yeah, oddly enough, they still bring up Steve Coat. I'm not even
yeah,
joking. They still bring him up.
all the time.
Yeah, it's too bad.
And I'm actually good friends with Steve Coat, and they still call him like criminal, panty sniffer, whatever. Like, where are all these rumors coming from? Like, he has no proof, and he says, "Oh, look at my Twitter, look at my Twitter." Dude, there is no proof. You're not even showing it on your Twitter. It's already been removed.
Even if he says like, look at our look at our Twitter or whatever, we can't because he fucking blocks every fucking hater. You know what I mean? So how can we actually look at it? You know what I mean?
That's exactly that's like a really good point.
Dude, as soon as they heard that I was Chip Minty, like the Anime Card Emblems channel, as soon as they heard I was Chip Minty, they immediately blocked me from Twitter, dude. Like all of them.
Wow.
It's hilarious, dude. Whatever.
Yeah, Dark Zero was telling me he got followed by Chad, the Danielle girl. I don't know, a whole bunch of people all on the same day. And that's about this time that all the drama with Edward started a week ago or so.
Yeah. Honestly, I have like no problems with like the Chad DeRuccio crew. I really don't. Maybe like like Ghostface. I hope or like I wish he didn't like talk too much shit to people because that's all he does in my opinion. But
he Ghostface runs his mouth like an idiot. He thinks he thinks he wins like a war or whatever against Chipmunk. Like the fucking idiot just keeps on running his mouth. I don't know if you guys ever seen, but James the Kid, he's also like the biggest piece of shit I think out of the Chad crew. Like to me, I don't know how close he is with Chad, but he just runs his mouth all the time, makes up lies, tries to start shit with others.
I feel like he's the biggest dick rider in the in like the Chad DeRuccio like group or whatever.
Yeah, James the Kid always starts shit. It's so annoying. I don't know why they associate with him because they should know that he starts shit.
Yeah, that's all he does really.
That's one reason I can't associate over there is because they all come from Dick Wright and Haggy.
Yeah.
Chad was cool, but he's always been a two-face since for a long time. But I always got along with him. I liked his stuff. It didn't matter what he did. I was still cool with him. But the day that Ghostface started saying Chipmunk gay for Edward and Chad said, I agree with that, that's when I had a problem. And I told Chad, don't write me anymore. And I always had a problem with Dan because he made a video on me saying that I'm manipulating Edward. I'm using him. I don't know what. So I got into it with Dan, so that's why we don't get along. I asked him nicely, just take the video down and he wouldn't do it.
Like I said, I don't have any beef with them, like the Chad DeRuccio group, because I'm actually like, I come to the streams too all the time. So like, I'm basically in the middle. I'm like between like, Edward's group and Chad DeRuccio's. But like, honestly, yeah, like I agree with you. Like, they always talk shit for no reason. But with Dan, the experience, I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like he's like a decent guy, honestly.
All of them, yeah, he's the most common sense or decent guy out of all of them. I would agree.
Yeah, Dan experience is actually really cool. Him and I would say him and what's this other guy? I forgot the other guy's name is.
John Hagg is not that bad, honestly. Not anymore. I thought he was, but
I think I'm starting to open up to him too, but I just don't trust him. Like what he's known to do pretty much is just start drama, whatever, and I just don't know if that is true yet or not, but I mean I'm starting to open up to him too.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I don't know how he is now, but he used to really hate Chad and talk a lot of shit about Chad. He said Dan was a pussy, and I don't know what he said about the other people. He's never liked any of the Haggy family. So somebody was telling me yesterday he controls all of those bitches. He's got them all in check, and he latched on to Ghostface because he barks the loudest, so he can kind of use him to attack people with. And like you guys say, Ghostface is a weak little punk. He likes to yip. I mean, Mello punked him, so he just runs his mouth. But yeah, I wouldn't trust John Hagee. He said, "I'll use this person and let's cut him loose." But like I said, that was a while ago, so I don't know how he is now. But he manipulates stuff and gets your family photos and
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like it's really scary thought that like someone like that can just get like personal information so easily. It's pretty sad. And it's like
Yeah,
actually fucked up too.
6MS and Ghostface were all threatened, and they're gonna find my family, get them fired. They're gonna put out information. I got your information. I'll tell them, oh, yeah, what is it? Oh, well, we don't know. We're gonna have to look it up in our old messages.
That's what I think. That's why I think the Ghostface is such a bitch. He runs his mouth like you can't really take him seriously. Sometimes you just gotta like just ignore him because
Yeah, like remember that one time he was like talking shit to Chipmunk and stuff like that, and he started like drooling and shit like that. That guy's like, I don't know. Sometimes he's acting like an animal, but
yeah, that's why I'll never invite him to my stream ever. Like he pretty much just took over the show and just run his mouth about you, and I was like, no, that's just fucked up. And the point he was trying to make was just so stupid. Like he just kept running his mouth for no reason. He's saying, "Oh, I won, dude. You're a pussy." Dude, like you weren't even on the stream. Like I don't know what the hell he was talking to. It was so fucking weird.
And you see gentlemen between countries. They come to a place. They sit down and they stand and sign a treaty or make peace. They don't just run their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghostface is definitely sometimes a big problem. Chad the Kid. I mean, his name is James the Kid. He for me I hate him the most out of the Chad group. Like I don't know if you've ever talked to him, but he just loves to create drama. He just loves to make up stuff just for the drama.
Yeah, him calling the cops on Edward, man, he sounded so stupid. It was funny to hear the police tell him that you're gonna have to call the police in your own area, and but for these guys to just take it upon themselves, like I better call the cops. I can see if you're looking out for somebody, but he's doing it for the drama.
Yeah, who was the one that called the cops on Edward? Was that him?
I know. Yeah, I know that was him. Yeah, he did a video about it or an audio.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he doesn't know what's exactly going on. He's just trying to create lies and drama, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what the Hagee family used to do. Is they when they'd call the cops on him like for a suicide. There was a kid named Adrian, and he really hated Edward, and so he was doing it out of I'm gonna get you or get you in trouble or I'm gonna be famous off your popularity that I called the cops. So that's what they've always done, and they'll claim, oh, we just want to help him, but I mean, you see all the shit they talk about him. They don't want to help him.
Yeah.
I don't want to help him anymore either.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't exactly know how these like complaints work with cops, but I know for a fact, even if you make a complaint about how this guy is a pedophile or whatever, yeah, they might send someone there. But I mean, what can they do? Just talk to him about saying, "Oh, we've got a lot of complaints about how you're doing this," and that's it. And they can't do anything else. Like that's not going to help at all. Maybe if he has enough complaints, they might have to take some action, but there's no proof really. And I don't know why people are going on and on about these like cop callings and whatever complaints about Edward about to kill someone when they don't have proof of it, really.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, the saying it is a bad thing, and like I said, I don't know if that's a terroristic threat, but I was so shocked that he said some shit like that, and it was out of anger. It wasn't. To me, it didn't seem like this is a message. This could happen. You could send somebody off the edge, and they'll do it. It seemed like he was really that upset, and he could do something like that. And but then again, he's just doing it because right after that, he said, "Look, I got a lot of people who start viewing my stuff again." So.
Yep. Definitely true. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, Chad's group is all right though. I mean, there's only a few people from there that I just don't like. Hacky, he's now doing those everyday streams, which I
Hey,
don't know what you guys think about those,
what do you
but
guys think about TCB?
TCV.
Yeah, like he's been messaging me and he seems like really cool, honestly. We've been in contact for like now like 2 weeks, I think, or something like that. So it's been yes, he's pretty cool, honestly.
I've heard that he's starting some drama with actually Edward, like TCB starting stuff with Edward.
I don't know. I don't think so, honestly.
Better than Tyndall.
Well, yeah, I mean, TCB is pretty cool. I like the fact that he's now like opening his eyes, and realizing that okay, Haggy's only doing it for the money. He doesn't care about his fans. He doesn't care about his friends. He'll get people and use them just for the money, pretty much.
Yeah.
I heard he was having a giveaway or a PlayStation. Did he ever announce winners for that?
For wait, who? Haggy or TCB?
Haggy was doing some kind of PlayStation, I don't know what, giveaway or something.
Oh,
I
I
don't
think it's
know.
JT, honestly. I heard he was giving away like cards or something like that on his channel, but people complained saying that like he hasn't done it, like he hasn't gave the shark cards away or something like that. Pretty sure.
That'd be like Haggy Rants, because when I got into this, that's kind of how I met John Haggy. He put a video out that this is before Haggy Rants had 20,000 viewers. He had a raffle giveaway. I'm giving away gift cards, and a month later, I don't know if John Haggy saw a tweeter from a kid saying, "Hey, I'm one of the winners, Haggy. When am I going to get my gift card?" Real polite, nice about it. Please let me know. But John Haggy saw that tweet and made a video about, "Hey, look, Haggy scammed him. It's a month later and he doesn't have them." And so Haggy wrote the guy a tweet about, "Oh, sorry, man. I'm dealing with these strikes, so I don't want to lose money on YouTube."
Oh my God.
So he didn't have the gift card. A month later, he doesn't have the gift card. It only takes a few days to get across the country in the mail. 50 cents for a stamp. So it's pure bullshit. And then he tweeted somebody else because he got all caught up in this scam. People found out he didn't pay the winners. He tweeted somebody else saying, "Well, that guy bitched, so now he doesn't get anything." So it sounds like JT, following the footsteps of his big daddy there.
Yeah.
Ah man,
Oh.
JT is such a cocksucker. Honestly, I hate him so much.
Honestly, I
Him
think
and
he's like the
Tyndall.
worst out of the three, in my opinion, because like the other two people, like they have some aspects, like redeeming aspects of themselves, but like with JT, you can't change him, dude. Like I feel like like just exactly what the experience said in his video. You literally cannot change JT because he's pretentious. He's a manipulator. He acts like he's on top of the world, even though he's only like 16 or whatever. So, and the guy is like he doesn't know shit. He has no experience, and he acts like he's famous, but he's not.
Yeah.
70,000 bots is not being famous, okay? I mean, we all know JT fucking bots his shit, honestly.
Dude, he makes the troll accounts. Who the fuck else has time to make troll accounts? It's fucking him. He's in high school only. He's only 16.
Yeah.
He has fucking. He spends most of his time just making fake accounts to start shit with other people. I mean, there's so much proof on fucking YouTube where people have screenshots of him trolling, like let's say Kamisha, or him trolling like whatever Edward. There's so many screenshots and so many proof of him doing it. There's no getting away from it.
That was something that Edward said, that I caught Chipmunk in a lot of shit. Just everything that he said just blew me away, because it's all coming off the top of his head, or whatever, and none of this shit is ringing true, And but he said I created a lot of trolls, and he saw my trolls. He sent me a message saying I caught one of your trolls, and that I attacked him with trolls. And he would tell me, I got messages. I was gonna make a video. I was trying to find all the screenshots of all the shit that he wants to blame me for fucking destroying his channel. I'm gonna fucking show the whole world what he's been telling me what to do and all the shit he's been sending me. And one of them is he's always telling me, "Hey, why don't you build some trolls and go attack this person?" And then now I saw one of the screenshots I took was him saying two different times, "I'm building trolls. I'm building trolls." So how are you gonna sit there and blame me that I'm building trolls and he caught all my trolls when he's the one saying himself he's building the trolls and telling me to build trolls.
Yep, that's exactly how it is. And no one's gonna believe you because the family, whatever it's called, the family of the Haggies, whatever, they pretty much believe Haggy like a god, and everyone that pretty much goes against Haggy is just like irrelevant, pretty much. You know?
Yeah, I've been put in a bad spot, and that was Haggie's plan. He when I put out Edward's second song, Haggy wrote me saying to contact me on, and so when I did on Twitter, he immediately tweeted out that look, this guy's stalking me, and I replied to that tweet. I said, "You told me to contact you," and he says, "Well, okay, you know what? I'll admit that, but hey, this guy's music's garbage. I didn't upload it, so that's why he's hating on me." So
Yeah.
that's how it all started. I'm garbage. They say I lie. I didn't upload them, and that was another thing that fucking surprised me. Everyone actually said that bullshit that because Haggy didn't use my music, that's why I dislike him. He's known the whole time that that's not true. Either that or he didn't believe it. But you know, I've shown the proof on that. I think you showed the DMs on that, Chip Mini, and so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So I'm in a tough place. I don't really care. You know, none of this shit's important. You know, I don't give a fuck about Haggy. He's a fake liar, and
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, he's a waste of time. Honestly, he's a lost cause. He just says the same shit. Honestly, every week he's always talking about the same shit. I still can't believe that there's retarded, brainless retards that like sucking Haggis' dick every fucking week just to like just to be in the show. I mean, it's not even worth it. This guy's a nobody. Literally, he's like almost 40 years old. He's he's a baggage handler at an airport. Like this guy's a nobody. He hasn't done shit in this world.
yeah,
He acts like he's so big because oh, like I have a really good job. It's like, dude, you're the only person who hasn't even said anything about their fucking life. You got all these people saying what they do, but you never say anything. You're obviously trying to hide
He's a
something.
pussy. He's scared. He's scared.
Well, not only that, he's trying to hide something. He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't have a good job either. It's the truth.
you're right. He hasn't left any mark on the world other than being a baggage handler. Nobody's gonna remember that. And the only thing they're gonna remember is him getting online, getting drunk, and talking shit to little kids.
Yeah, exactly.
It's legacy.
I mean, at least with me, I mean, honestly, I mean, my channel is all right, I guess, but like I've actually definitely made a huge impact because a few videos got downloaded to this really big YouTuber who has like 500,000 subs. If you want, you guys could check it out. His name is COD Emblem Tutorials, and some of my videos are up there. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it's pretty cool, honestly. I mean.
Yeah, that's cool.
And there's like a whole community of like people like that, you know what I mean? So I mean, I've done something at least, I've made an impact of, to people at least. But Haggy, he hasn't done shit. If anything, he's a bad, he's a bad influence, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, what like Haggy does is he does things that's negative while you at least did something that's positive, that actually helps people. He does nothing but like hurt people. He pretty much just like kind of makes fun of people for what they do in life or whatever. Like it's hilarious. It really is. It's like sometimes it's just unbelievable that they let someone like that on YouTube who just makes money off of making fun of people.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see how long we've been streaming. So we've been streaming for 43 minutes. Okay.
Hey guys, I gotta go. So.
All right, it's nice seeing you in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for your input.
All right, see you guys.
I was gonna end the stream anyways, but yeah, see you, man.
See you.
All right.
All right. Thanks for for joining us, Chipmunk. So I hope Edward, if you watch this video, you know that people were always helping you, and that what you're doing right now is really just kind of annoying almost, and we almost have enough of it. You know, it's a little bit too much. What you're doing right now is just creating more drama than it needs to be. You know. So yeah, thanks, Chipmunk, and see you guys.